So how to create a bootable USB flash drive to flash Windows, and then I'll also show you the process to install a specific Windows. Now, first of all, make sure that you have your USB flash drive connected to your computer. Then you want to open up your browser, and now you want to go to this official Rufus website. This is one of the tools that you need to download, and I'll make sure to drop a link, and then you have to download the version of Windows that you want to use. Then just click the download now button over here, and then when you click on download now, you have to just click the open button to open the media creation tool here. Once you open media creation tool on this page, it is going to get a few things ready first of all. And after these things has been gotten ready, what you need to do is here you need to agree to all the terms and conditions. So tap on accept here, and on the next page it will ask you what you want to do with the Windows, whether you want to download and upgrade it right away, or whether you want to create a USB flashable drive, or whether you want to download an ISO file. So let us wait until this process is complete as well. So right over here you can choose to upgrade this PC, but I'm not doing it for this PC. I want to flash it in my some other PC, so I'm going to select create installation media right over here. Then I'm going to click on next. Then you can just select the version of Windows that you want, the architecture as well as the language, and then just click the next option. Now over here you can choose to enter USB flash drive right away, but what we are going to do is we're going to download a separate ISO file. Click on next and our file will be successfully downloaded, right? Now in my case, because I've already downloaded this ISO file, I'll show you. I'll open my file explorer, and then here you can see I've downloaded the Windows ISO file. Now what you need to do is you need to open this Rufus application. As I said earlier, I'll make sure to drop a link below. Once I open the Rufus application, right over here you can see I'll just go ahead and then open it up just like this. Now over here, the first thing you want to do is you can see my partition, which is of 8 gigabytes, right? Now this space is basically empty. And then right over here you can see all these sorts of options. Now over here you have to simply select a boot selection, so you have to choose the ISO file. So click the select button here, and then navigate to the folder where you downloaded the Windows ISO file here, and then just select them just like this. Now it is going to scan some images and files over here, as you can see here, and you can also see format options. Here you have to select standard Windows installation over here, and now you just need to go to the option called start. Once you click on start, you can choose to create a local account with username or see regional options or whatever else. For this, I'm just going to skip that and then just click the OK button over here. Once I've done that, all of the partitions are going to be erased, so just click on OK. Now once you've done this, you can see it's deleting all the partitions over here, and it's going to take some time to flash this pen drive and then create it bootable. And after this, we're going to move on to the next process to insert the pen drive into our computer and then flash Windows. So let me show you how you can do that as well. Assuming this process is already complete, you just want to click the finish button. So now that we learned how to create a bootable flash drive such as this one, I have installed Windows 10 in this. You can see the next step requires is that I have to boot my desktop or my laptop into the boot mode. Now this process also really depends upon the version of Windows as well as the computer that you're using, so it all just boils down to the model that you're using. So in my case, I'm trying to flash a new USB drive because that I have to just go ahead and fix my corrupted hardware. So let me just go ahead and insert this into the back of my USB port, and you might as well want to do the same. So now I'm just going to go and exit into my boot mode by just pressing the F1 button on my keyboard here. And once I press the F1 button on my keyboard, it's going to take me to the boot options. So I might as well just come back after the computer has been booted into boot mode. Now after you enter it into the BIOS mode, from here everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. So you can see now all you have to do is just install the Windows depending upon to your own liking. So basically what you want to do is just click the next option here. Once you click the next option, you can just click the install now button over here, as you can see over here. And then once you've done that, you can see the setup is starting. Now you can go ahead and then reinstall your Windows in order to help solve your problem. So that was it for today's video on how you can go ahead and then actually install all of those BIOS files as well as install it on your Windows. Hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.